Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's me, Andre X. I am your host of the Where Are We podcast. I'm here with the guy behind the wall.
Yeah.
We're here with the beautiful Poetic Pattie.
Hi.
Let's get it.
Thank you. That was a nice introduction.
Yeah, I'm trying my best
I
to
appreciate
get better at those because I'm terrible. I'm terrible with them.
No,
Terrible.
you're good.
Before we start though, can you just do this real quick? Look right here.
This?
Yeah. Subscribe, motherfuckers. Let's get it out the way early. Subscribe.
You got it.
Thank you.
You got it.
You guys know how the first part of the show goes. We roll up, we get our liquor poured in, or we get our waters, and we start chilling on the couch. We turn the Netflix off, put YouTube on, and you watch us. All right? You ready?
Yeah.
Go. Do you smoke?
Yeah, I do.
Do you want some of this weed right here?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, here you can.
Thank you. So nice of you.
Do you roll papers or?
I have papers.
What's your go-to?
Spliff, hot spliff. Also, for the green screen behind me, just because I watched so many episodes, is it gonna be like Boston, like you guys driving through Boston? Is that what's gonna be behind me?
Those for one. Those for a castle, but it can be whatever you want.
That's for more than just that episode. I've
no,
seen.
it's not. It's,
Like,
it's,
you know,
it's
No,
not.
that's dope.
for-
Thank you for
It's
no,
not.
it
It's
can be
not.
more than
It's
one.
not.
Thanks
It's
for
not.
watching.
I'm
You're
telling
so You're so funny. Okay.
I try to find
So
like.
what is mine gonna be?
We'll figure out that
yeah.
episode.
We-
We'll see.
yeah.
We'll see what happens.
We'll do
Florida? Yo.
We'll do something tropical because it's fucking freezing right now.
Oh my God, it's so cold outside. It's like 5 degrees.
Yeah, man. Well, so are you a smoker? Is that like your go-to? Is that your vibe?
My vibe? You don't want to hear my vibe. I'll scare you if I tell you my vibe.
Yeah, that's the point. You know, we wanna know like what gets you going. You know, like me, I like recently I've kind of cut down on the smoking, but it would be like, yo, I need to smoke when I wake up. I need to smoke on break. I need to smoke on. You know what
That's
I mean?
my thing. Like, when I wake up, first thing I do, like, I pray, then I roll a spliff, then I make some coffee. Like, that's my ritual. Like, I'm always smoking. That's definitely my advice.
That's dope. That's dope.
What are you praying for?
Yeah.
What am I praying for? Are
Yeah.
you serious?
I mean.
I'm just very, like, spiritual. So, like,
Okay.
I pray for strength. I pray for, like, clarity, protection, guidance.
Nice.
Just definitely strength, energy to get through the day. I pray for that all the time.
Does that come from like family or if you've always been spiritual? Is it like
For sure. I grew up in a church. I'm Haitian,
nice.
so I grew up Catholic. It just rubbed off on me, like just like that routine of praying, like having something to like rely on for hope. Yeah, definitely part of like who I am today.
I went to Catholic school for 8 years.
Whoa,
And
that's tough.
yeah.
Trauma.
The cool thing about
Out here in Lawrence?
yeah, I had nuns and all that.
Ooh, that's scary.
Spanish nuns.
Yeah.
Did they spank you?
I got my ear pulled a couple times and maybe
That's
maybe like a
mean.
whack in the back of the head, you know, but
In Haiti, they will spank you with a ruler. It's
yeah,
fine.
no, it was like that in Dominican Republic I
Yeah,
heard too.
exactly.
So it's like they're fucking right, they're cousins, so it's like we're there.
Yeah.
In Mexico, they throw chickens at you.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but then if you catch them, you get to keep them.
That's right. And then they call you the chicken catcher.
Oh no, that was my last paper. How sad. That's so sad.
Oh, for the save, yo, Pito.
Thanks. Thanks, Noons.
Thanks, Noon. Shout out Noons for always having the extras. Let's get it. Let's get it.
I will save this in case I need it.
So yeah, man. So praying. That's all. That's cool. Church. What? And so being Poetic Pattie, does any of that like bleed into your style of what you do or how you present yourself, or are you like?
Definitely.
I pray on my own time, and I'm on a whole different time when I'm outside. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm just asking. No,
She outside. She outside.
I'm
That
not.
was a very clever way to ask. No, I love it. I mean, being poetic, that's just like that's part of my lifestyle. Like I love like poetry, English literature, journalism. Like I went to school for English. Like I have an English degree, so like I'm just poetic and just the way that I carry myself and the way that I enjoy things in life. Like I do it very like poetically. So that's where that comes from. Me being outside, that's crazy. I didn't think I was outside like that, but thank you for.
I don't know what that I didn't know what that actually meant when I said it, because I'm just saying like when you're not in like your privacy, are you the same person like when you're out? You like, you know what I mean? Like, are you heavenly everywhere? Like, are you praying for people? Are you
All
you know
the
what I mean?
time. I'm a very selfless person. Like, I'm
Nice,
very
nice.
giving, and like I think that's why I'm so just like well known in my community, because like I'm not afraid to share my resources. I'm not afraid to like share love and just like be that support for people. So
Yeah, I like that. I live by a motto: lead with love. You know, I think starting with love, even if it becomes like a hate thing, it would never come from this side, because you know, me,
Yeah, you can stop
I will
that.
start with love all the time, and I'll end with love, because it doesn't really matter to me. In the end of the day, for me, it's like peace is what matters to me, which is cool, because you praying and like that's peaceful. I like people that can get into that mode. That's like meditation, you know, in a way where you could talk to your higher being, if it's whatever religion people are, you know. I think that's awesome. It's hard for me to pray, because I come from like that, like
why
say
is it hard for you to pray?
because I come from the Catholic school where it's like pray these prayers, you know. It's not like talk to God. Like I wasn't when I was in Catholic school, I didn't that part I did not hear. Like, you can just talk to God when you want. I didn't hear that part in the 7 to 8 years I was there. Right? All I can remember is Our Father who are in heaven. You know, those prayers. You know, Hail Mary. Like,
So it never let you like establish your own personal relationship with God, because they were just so
because
like,
it was so like this
about school.
Yeah, it was more about the school part, and like I did have a relationship with like the story of like Jesus. You know, like I think like this, like, you know, being a little kid, you know, you always like are into like figurines or like superheroes. You know what I'm saying? And like when I had like I always this is funny, but when I had like my little toys and shit, and my like I'd go to a house and I had like toys, but like people would have like a Jesus, like a cross with Jesus on it. I'm like, damn, why do they hang their toys up like that? like if it was an action figure, you know?
That is hilarious.
So like
Kids are so innocent.
yeah. So like the story of it is like I grew to like I can watch it over and over and like hear it over and over, and it's like it'll always sound new to me, which is like I don't know if that's like a normal thing, you know, but I really fell in love with like the story of it, you know what I mean? But growing up, you start learning like a lot of people have different stories of their version of who their like religion's Jesus is.
Yeah.
How do you feel about
exactly.
stuff like that?
Different religions and stuff?
Yeah, like all the stories being very similar, but it's not the same person, you know, like.
I thought about that on my way here, like, because I grew up like practicing Hinduism and Buddhism too, like as a youth when I was young. So I just think that everyone has different ways of finding hope, and maybe that is what their God is, like that different way of finding hope and that beacon. And I don't know, maybe that is a similarity for all of us, just finding hope in that one thing.
Yeah, I believe in that. And I like the way you worded it. Like everyone's just trying to find their hope, you know. It's just sometimes it's weird to me when like it's like it's like all depending on like how hard you are like going to church, that like the person like that you're trying to impress, you know what I mean, or like the higher being that you're trying to like make it aware that you're here, like, oh, look what I'm doing, you know, like I'm doing all this stuff. It's like what about the self part of it, you know, like
Yeah.
like 'cause you still got to do the work. I want people to remember that, like, yo, it doesn't matter
Very
who
true.
you're doing it for, just know that like give yourself the grace because you did the work, whether, you know, wherever you're trying to get, like while you're praying to get there and stuff like that, and you're giving great like thanks to God, like also remember to give yourself the same amount of grace, because you had to physically do it, you know what I mean? Your body had to move and go do that work.
Yeah, very true. But also, like, even if you can't go to those physical places of worship, it's important to establish your own, just like sacred place in your own home, like maybe that one corner in your room where you can pray, or just like I don't know, creating like a shrine to something. Like people have different shrines that they create things for. Like, I don't know. You don't always have to go to church. You don't always have to go to like, but I know for some religions, like for people that have to go to like mosque and stuff, like you have to do that. Like that's required. But like for me, I don't think you have to go to church. It's about how you carry yourself physically outside of that. Like some people go to church all the time and they're not good people. Sorry to say that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So, Patty, tell us, why are you courtside all the time at the games?
Who's asking me that?
There's a guy behind the wall.
Ooh, sorry. Okay, why am I always courtside at games? Because I'm amazing and I deserve to be. But also because I love basketball.
She prays for it.
Yeah, exactly. I manifested it, but also I love basketball. So
Do you play?
I like to be up close. Hell no, I don't play. I'm 5 feet tall. Not that height matters with basketball.
it doesn't.
But
There's Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah, Muggsy Bogues was
yeah,
dunking.
exactly. I just have really good friends that like want to take me to courtside games and they can afford it and they're like, yo, let's go.
That's fire, man.
I want friends that can afford it.
Whoa. Yo, come on, man. Why you throwing us under the bus?
My bad,
What do you mean
sorry.
we can afford it.
Oh, stop.
Damn, son. Anyways, what
That
what
is so funny.
like do you actually like do poetry?
Yes, I actually do.
Like spoken word or
I got my name Poetic Pattie in college.
which college?
I went to Nichols College.
Nichols.
I went to Nichols College with like a few local people that y'all might know that are like really like popular right now. Like Devo, he was on this episode. We went to college
Devo.
together.
Hey,
Yeah.
Devo.
I went to college
Yeah, we
with
know
like
Devo.
Reef, Polo Summers, like all them. We all
Reef,
went to
shout out
school
Reef,
together.
too.
Polo, yeah.
Polo.
But yeah, I started doing poetry in college. I started getting awards for it from like the Museum of Fine Arts and just getting like recognition and stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. Maybe I am poetic.
Is there something that like
I won't ever post it though. I don't think I'm ever gonna post it on my main page. I won't. Maybe on like a Finsta or something. But like, I take it so like just like important to myself that like I might just like actually put it into like a book and publish it in a book as opposed to just like just posting it on my story. Like here
Where
you
did
go.
that come from?
Where did what come from?
Like, being poetic, writing?
Yeah.
Where did the writing come from? I grew up reading a lot of F.Scott Fitzgerald and Shakespeare, so I guess that just inspired me to write my own poetry.
Shakespeare is so hard to read
Is it?
for me?
I
Yeah,
have a really big Shakespeare collection.
that's fire,
I
man.
love to read Shakespeare.
I really enjoyed like watching the Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio, like and try to understand what like going on. I watched it as a kid, so I didn't fucking really understand, but I watched it as an adult. I was like, wow, I really understand this now. Like, but not what
As
the
an
fuck they're
adult, right?
yeah,
But not as a kid?
No, but even like the way they're speaking, I don't really understand like what the fuck they're talking about. But like I could understand like what they're trying to say. Like I'm putting my own words to it. You know what I mean? Like
I think
fuck
it's just
you,
like the situations happening. It's like, yeah, we run into those situations as adults now. Like as a child, you won't understand that. But like the language is like, I don't know, like that's the language they spoke back then. Like they weren't as advanced with literature. So yeah.
Yeah, it was like everything was poetic. I'm saying like everything they're talking about is like, how dare ye cross thy road to go to the bodega?
I love it
You know?
though. It's so fancy.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
like
it.
so like I feel like I have to like
I
twist
love
my
those
thing
times,
like this
like,
and like
the medieval times. I wish we could go back to the medieval times. Just
you
for like
crazy?
a quick
The Black
second.
Plague was there? No way.
Oh, the bubonic plague.
It was
okay
crazy
without
shit.
that stuff, but like just like castles.
There's no
and, like,
toilet paper. There's no running water.
There's
They-
no toilet paper.
Nah,
There's no
No.
Wi-Fi.
they had three.
Is there coffee?
They had three seashells. They used
Is
it
there
to-
laptops? No.
Maybe I've seen some shit. I seen some shit the other day.
You gotta go to the bathroom and
I
like
see
a
some
hole.
shit. But I see some shit the other day, like hieroglyphic kind of stuff, and they had like technology shit. So like, you can imagine like the stuff that they had that they destroyed. Now we gotta like remake it all over again. You know?
Damn.
Was there something in the books that like caught you that like brought you to a whole nother world in your head?
I loved all of the drama. I loved it. Right now I'm writing like a production, like a TV show that I'm about to produce myself that's very dramatic and just full of like romance and stuff.
That's
so
fire.
I think that
a
like
TV show.
yeah, I'm producing my very first web series. It's so good. It's called Chocolate. Be on
I
the
knew
lookout
it.
for
I
Chocolate.
knew it.
What do you mean you knew it?
I saw BET in my head when you started saying it.
Ooh, nice. Okay, but yes, my show is called Chocolate. And what I liked about Shakespeare is like there was death, there was ghosts. He wasn't playing. He's like, yeah, ghosts are real. Like, what the fuck? I talk to ghosts all the time. He's like, yeah, let me put this shit in there. Not me. I'm saying Shakespeare does.
Yeah, maybe he was on acid.
I don't think so. He's just being a real ass nigga. He wasn't on acid. He's a real ass nigga. He's like, ghosts exist. Marriages fall apart. People die. Cousins kill each other. Like, shit happens.
I was like, where you go with the cousins part? Why you paused?
Because there are so many ways you can go with
I
that.
know. I was like, what?
There's so many ways you can go with
That's
that.
funny, man. Have you ever try to be like on stage with like it, like, you know, like on a Shakespeare play? Or
Hell no.
No? Have you ever tried?
I hate
ever?
being on camera. I hate acting. I tried to act growing up in high school, and my teacher was like, you're too robotic. I was like, damn, I don't have emotion. He's like, no, you're just so robotic. So I gave up.
You should have been like, are there any robot parts? Like, when you need a robot, you know who to come get, right?
That's funny.
Yeah, I never tried it, man. I wish I did. But the option,
Like theater and stuff like that?
The option wasn't there in my high school. I don't believe it was.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't there for.
That's like so basic
Yeah.
though, like a school play.
Yeah, it wasn't there from when I was in Catholic school. Theater wasn't a thing, and neither was it in high school because I went to a trade school.
I was like a big TV production kid in high school, so like we had like bad trades in my school.
What were your favorite shows?
What were my favorite shows? Like now or in
Well, like when you were
in high
growing
school,
up?
yeah.
Yeah, when you Degrassi.
Loved Degrassi. That was a good one. I loved, what was
I'm
it?
too old for
Glee. Glee was
I'm
good.
way too old for that.
Glee was good. You're too old for that?
Yeah, Glee.
I feel like we're similar in age.
If you guess my age, I'll give you
Free Pastelito.
a free pastelito.
32.
Thank you.
What? Wait, what?
Depends on what year you're talking about. Shakespeare time, maybe.
Yeah, what? Dog years?
No way.
Nah, I'm 26.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're close in age.
Yeah. But
I did it.
now I'm 38.
Are you serious?
I'm older than the guy.
Drama.
I'm older than.
Drama.
Look it. I'm older than the guy from behind the wall, but I'm
Yeah.
younger than the guy that looks younger than both of us.
Not Shakespeare.
That's so funny.
What's your what was like childhood like? Where'd you grow up? Did you grow
Oh
up?
my God, I had the best childhood ever. Like, I need to give my mom the biggest house for the childhood she gave me. Like, I
That's
grew up
awesome.
in
Shout out,
Florida.
Mom.
Shout out to my mom.
Shout out, Mom, Patty Mama.
Yeah.
Patty Mama.
Marie, shout out mama.
Patty's mama. Mama Patty. That's what I meant to say. Mama Patty.
Please.
Is her name Patty too?
No, my mom's name is Yvette.
Yvette, what up? Yo, you did a good job, man. She's very respectful. Thank you.
No, stop. I had the best childhood growing up. I grew up in Florida, so it was lit.
What
Like
part?
Cape Coral.
Okay.
On the left side next to Fort Myers.
Left side.
I
lived in
originally I came from Miami, like Dade County. Then we moved to Cape
305.
Coral. My mom was like, I'm not doing Miami with y'all. I'm not doing it with y'all.
Yeah, Miami's
So then we
wild.
moved to Cape Coral immediately.
How old were you when you moved?
From Miami to here.
Yeah.
I was like 15 when I moved up here from
Okay,
Florida.
so you had a childhood
So you
down
from the
there
South.
for the most part.
No, whenever I tell people that, they're like, "You're from Boston now. Don't say you're from Florida ever again." I'm like, "What? Okay, what the fuck?"
What the fuck?
Right?
What friend was that?
Because like I'm only 27 now, but like I've been here since I was 15, so I guess. But like I grew up in Florida.
Yeah, but you spent most of your life in Florida, yeah,
Yeah.
so far.
So did you like? How was it like? Did you have friends down there?
I had so many friends. I was always like that kid with like big parties at my crib. My mom would be like, "Yeah, just come over. Everyone come over." Because I couldn't go nowhere else. So my
Did
mom
you have
was
a
like,
pool?
"Y'all can come here."
Everyone had
No
pools in
pool. I
Florida.
cannot
Oh.
swim.
You can't swim. You lived in Florida 15 years. What the
I can.
fuck?
I can kind of swim.
Oh,
I'm not the
you can-
best.
Oh, you can survive. You can survive.
Ooh.
What?
I'm a survivor.
Floaties, yeah.
Floaties?
I like the idea of swimming though.
Yeah, man. I was a swim instructor for 5 years at the YWCA. Yeah,
Really?
I taught
It's
a lot of kids out here how to
hard.
swim.
It's really
It's
hard to
not hard.
swim in the ocean without a floaty. It's so hard. Like you're.
The ocean
just
isn't
feel so,
isn't
like-
a swimming like thing for you to do. Like if you know why? Look.
Excuse me.
No,
Oh,
I'm
I
saying,
didn't know.
I'm saying, like, if you're trying to save yourself swimming, like, don't. Like, the best thing you can do is lay on your fucking back and just float and just try your best to do this as
Okay.
long as you
I
can.
thought that like in like
'Cause this, you
300
get
feet
tired.
of water that you would be okay swimming in 300 feet of water. I thought if you were like a good swimmer, quote unquote, you could be able to survive in 300 feet of water.
If
It's just
possible, I
me.
think it's the depends on like where the water is, if it's going in or out. if it catches you or not.
Either way, I'm always in the ocean. Like I'm always traveling. Like I'll go in the ocean. I'll go like look at the fishes inside the water. So like,
Oh, okay.
I'm not scared of water.
You know, you know Sebastian?
Who's Sebastian?
Ariel's homeboy?
Oh my God, no! Why? What did he do on The Little Mermaid? What did he do? Is that what we're talking about?
Isn't that it? Isn't that his name, Sebastian?
Talking about the crab?
Yeah.
Under the sea.
It's not a crab, it's a lobster.
Oh, my bad, sorry. That's racist.
Racist towards the animals.
Yeah.
So okay, you had a great childhood.
I
You grew up in
did.
the
I had so
South.
much fun. Now I'm an adult and I gotta pay bills.
And do you have a kid?
No, I don't have no babies.
Oh, that's nice. You're blessed.
No babies, no man. I'm just out here thugging it for
Nice,
real.
man.
Dogging.
Nice. And how are you adjusting to the new life that we're gonna have to adjust to with the new president and
Fuck that nigga. But at the same time, he's such a like character. I feel like he was like hired. Like he's an actor. He was hired. This is like part of a play. We're in a simulation. Yeah,
you are hired to be a president.
We're in a simulation. He's doing his role. As long as he stays the fuck out of my way and doesn't do no crazy shit, like we don't have to go to outer space or like fight aliens or nothing. Like we good. Like do what you gotta do as your acting role for these next 4 years, because it's really not. You're not serious for me. And I'm such a like. I used to love history growing up. Like I was like a big nerd. Like I love history, and it's like this for me right now. It makes no sense. This is what can we say? How are we gonna put this in the history books? What the fuck are we gonna put in the history books? His big goofy ass face and his lopsided ass wig. We can't do that.
It is one big show.
It's a big.
Like
It's a clown show, and I know he loves it because growing up, I used to see him on TV all the time. Like,
He was good.
Right?
Apprentice.
right? He was funny, but now it's like, why are you my president?
He was still the same dude. He's still the same dude from the shows. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like nothing has really actually changed. But I don't like.
It's just giving him such an important part of our history is crazy to me. Like that makes me sad. Makes me sad.
But you know what's crazy? Before Donald Trump was even president, we already knew who the fuck Donald Trump was. So regardless, like we paid more attention to Donald Trump than any other fucking president. If you think
I don't
about
think so. That's what I'm saying. Like
I only pay attention to Bill Clinton and then this new election because it's everywhere. Because
no, we paid attention to all the great presidents, like all them niggas. Like I would love to
Every
name
single
them,
one
but
of them.
I smoke too much weed to name. I'll name a couple.
At least
like,
name one.
They'll be in
John
his,
F.
they'll be in the
Kennedy,
script.
Jimmy Carter. I don't know
All
the
the
rest
white
of these
guys.
niggas, but all the white guys. Honestly, I
Wait,
got
they're all
y'all.
white. They're all white.
I got y'all
Besides
with
one.
English literature. History is not my forte with like facts and stuff, but like I liked it growing up. Like that was one of my favorite subjects growing up. And he don't make sense to be in it right now. He doesn't.
This whole world don't make sense.
You think so? I like the way it was going up until COVID. Things took a left turn up until COVID.
Yeah, a lot of things have fucked up since COVID.
Yeah.
Like even like I see the kids that were like went to school during COVID and then how they're acting after. It's just like they missed they missed the growth spurt part
Yeah.
where they needed that guidance.
Nobody's
you know what I mean?
connecting.
Yeah.
It's so
Everyone's on
weird.
phones
Yeah.
and stuff, you
It's
know?
so weird, yeah.
Yeah, it's changing a little bit though. Like where like there's like programs like Movement City. Shout out Movement City. That's where I work.
Do you have kids?
Yeah, I have a daughter.
Oh, cool. How old is she?
She's 12.
Wow.
Yeah, I got a 12-year-old man. I'm going through 12-year-old.
Oh, that's so fun. I learned how to ride a bike when I was 12, so.
I learned how to ride a bike when I was like 4.
Good for you. I wasn't born in America, so I had to wait later than everybody else.
They don't have bikes in Haiti.
No, we don't.
They have bikes in Haiti.
Do you
have
think
goats?
we have bikes in Haiti?
Yeah, I think.
Why do you think we have bikes in Haiti?
I think because I think a bike is the like most essential thing to probably easily
No,
get.
we didn't have that in my village. I grew up in a village. I didn't grow up in like a rural, city area. I grew up in a village, like on a farm with horses and cows. Like I had to cross a creek to get anywhere I ever wanted to. But yeah,
What was that like?
it was amazing. I loved it.
That's what I'm saying. That sounds like it sounds.
All of the food that I ever wanted was right there in front of me, like a plantain tree. You got a lime tree. You got a mango
Yeah.
tree. You got a cow, a chicken, a goat. Life is good.
What made you But I mean, obviously politics.
Safety.
Yeah, safety and politics are crazy.
Safety, education,
time.
and money. That's it, honestly.
How old were you when you were down there?
When I was born in Haiti,
Yeah.
I was born there, so I was 0 years old. I came to America when I was like 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you remember a little bit.
Yeah, you got a grip or something there. That's dope.
And then
man.
obviously I would get sent back. You know, like Caribbean parents are like, go back, go with your grandma. I can't deal with you all the time.
What was that like when you went back? Like,
Amazing.
Did you loved it over there still?
There was no violence. There was no like gang wars, so it was cool.
Now is things changed.
Now they'll shoot down the airplane when you land at the airport. So I don't know how it is. I'm not trying to figure. I'm not trying to.
Airplane down?
Yeah, when you land at the airport, I'm not trying to see what it's like. I don't want to see what that shit.
That's
is
wild because like it's people's country that like you want to go back. You know, you want to go back and like and touch your roots and like.
And that's
they're
what I'm
making it
saying.
hard
Like
for
we
you?
could
That sucks.
finesse. We could finesse if we paid them. Like if we paid them to go back home, we could go back home. I'm not paying y'all to go back home. Y'all not paying me to go back home. So why you? Yeah. I never understood that.
I think women are taking over the rap game. I think it's interesting to see the new wave.
Women
of, like,
are
how
always
it's going.
taking over the rap game.
Yeah.
But thank you for saying that.
Yeah, I think there wasn't an even exchange of like enough women rappers and male rappers when they first started coming up. You know, because in the beginning there was like Roxanne. There was people that were doing MC Light. Like there were girls that were popping more than the guys back then too. Still,
it might come in waves. Maybe that's a hot take for me to say that. Like it comes in waves where women will like come out and have like their own. I don't know.
I like the way it's going though.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. It's
been going nice ever since Ice Spice stopped. No, I'm kidding.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
You're not an Ice Spice fan.
No, I love her. I love her lyricism. I just don't like the fact that her drama was weird. That was weird. I don't like that drama that happened with her.
Was she got skinnier?
No, not that drama.
What kind of
That
my bad.
doesn't make sense.
I know she
The
had
one that
drama.
she had with Cleotrapa, where she was like,
Fuck
she
is
was.
Cleo Trapper? Never
Are
heard of that in
you
my life.
serious? You don't know Cleotrapa?
Peter, who's Cleo Trapper?
Yeah, Peter, who's Clear Trapper?
She's a dark-skinned chocolate rapper from New York. She's mad
Dark-skinned
cute. And
chocolate rapper.
Ice Spice invited her on her tour to be like her opener or whatever. And she was just treating her like shit. And I didn't like that. I didn't like the way she was treating her.
How do you know she was treating her like shit?
Because Cleotrapa opened her mouth and told us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Ice Spice was like, girl, you mad big for eating all the steak at dinner. Dude, but I didn't like that drama. That drama was whack and it was racist. It was colorist. Because Ice Spice is black apparently, and you making another black girl feel bad and calling her fat for eating all this steak at dinner and talking about some this and that, the third. Like, girl, shut the fuck up.
Who called who fat?
Yeah. Who?
I'm confused.
What is she fat?
Yeah.
No, she's regular. She's thick. She looks the same as
So
Ice Spice.
why the
That's why
fuck
it's
are we-
colorism, because she looks the same as Ice Spice. But because a dark skinned girl is doing it, Ice Spice don't like it. You feel me? And you don't get that.
I don't get it.
I'm trying to understand.
I want you guys to get that. Open up your heads and get it.
Yo, you fuck you. You're light skinned Mexican
Thank
ass.
you. Thank you. That's
Thank
better.
you to shit.
You too. You fucking light skinned Puerto Rican ass.
Yeah.
Look at my color. I'm there.
Great.
Fuck you guys.
He's
Oh my
great.
God, stop.
Well,
I'm
good
caramel,
thing,
nigga.
Good thing about this show, everyone's all gray. You know, we're one color.
That's true.
Oh, are you guys gonna do that? You're
Yeah,
gonna
we're all
make
the
me
same color.
gray.
Yeah, we're all gray.
Yeah, we're all gonna be great. We're like aliens.
Yeah. There's no.
You're gonna take away my chocolate and make me gray.
We can put chocolate in the background.
We'll put the
We'll just have
Oompa Loompas back there.
dripping chocolate in the background. This whole episode's gonna be like a fucking what is it? Fondue.
I can dig it.
So what's like what's your dating life like? Do you
Whoa.
do you
We're gonna go from that segue to my dating life.
Well, you were talking about chocolate. So
All right, I can dig it.
you know, chocolate,
Fine.
chocolates
it.
and roses.
My dating life is amazing because I make it that way. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't do anything that I don't want to do. I'll say that. In regards to my dating life, I don't do anything that I don't want to do.
Are you a relationship person, or are you like, I just like to be on my own person?
I love being in relationships. I love. But these niggas don't know how to act. So it's like, how am I going to do that? When I was in a relationship 2 years ago, it was nice. It was cool. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like they come in flows. Like every like couple of years, you'll have a great relationship. You'll find a great love every couple of years. But then like, thank you.
Do you think is there like a repeating like thing that like they do that you're like, what the fuck? Why they keep doing this? Or is
Bothering me, hitting me up, texting my phone. I hate that shit. Leave me the fuck
like
alone.
like possessive?
Stop bothering me. No, just texting me. I'm a very introverted
Just
person.
texting you like, hey, what's up? Like, like what? Like, because like, then I want the person that like tries to fall in love with you next to be very careful. Don't text her, I love you. Don't do none of that.
She'll hit you up.
She'll hit you up.
She'll hit you
And
up.
then
Yes.
she'll ask you if you're alive.
Yes.
Are you
Yes.
alive? Okay, fuck you.
If she's silenced, don't hit her
Fuck
up.
you. Are you alive? Okay, don't text me. Don't answer this text if I ask
You
you you're
get
alive.
me
Don't answer
so
it.
well. Yay.
I
Oh
like
my
that.
God. Someone who understands me. No, but like I'm very introverted. Like I love just like space and like my solitude
Okay.
and being alone. But like in a relationship, I don't know. Like I don't know how to describe what I want in a relationship right now. I'm 27. Just act right. That's
Yeah.
it.
Nah, I want.
When I tell you to do something, do it. That's it.
And I actually I was really wondering because of the like all the Shakespeare and stuff. There's like like that's like a love language. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder and being poetic, that's a love language. So I'm like I wonder how
the
like
guys that I'm dating right
how
now,
it reflects in your like relationships or even friendships. You know what I mean?
the guys that I'm dating right now, they know how to act. Like they open doors, they send me flowers, they set reservations for dates. Like tell me that I'm beautiful, treat me right.
Only when
awesome.
you hit them up, though.
Only when you hit them
Only
up.
when you
or-
hit them up, because they can't hit you up.
Yes.
I like that.
All right.
She's in control.
Yeah.
She's in control.
She got it.
You know what? Hell yeah. But sometimes, no, I'm just kidding. I like when people hit me up and be like, good morning, beautiful. Like, check in with me all the time. Text me. Don't leave me wondering.
Love
Because if
language.
you leave me wondering, like, I'm just going to, like, not want to talk to you. Like, I'm an introvert, but, like, I want to be, like, bothered. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I'm a girl. You guys get it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
This thing
but
went from
bother me.
left to right. I'm like,
No,
what?
I'm
And then back. I was just like, what?
I want him to talk to me 24/7. Like, don't ever stop talking to me. Seriously.
Don't text me, but only talk to me.
All day long.
I like that.
Yeah.
Could you want something verbal, not fucking through text? Is that what you're saying? Okay, I get that. Do you like to take trips? Do you like with your friends? Do you go?
Definitely.
Do you go,
I'm always
like,
traveling. I'm
What?
big
Where's the
on, like,
furthest you've been?
Jamaica. Jamaica's
That's nice.
far.
Yeah, it's pretty far.
I went to Aruba. No, just kidding. Aruba was far because that's near Spain. So I went to Aruba. I've been to Mexico. I've been to Jamaica. But all those places are amazing. I don't go to those places with significant others. I just because niggas never have their passports. But I just go with I just be going with my sisters because we know how to have a good time. So like, yeah, I go with family, like my sisters.
That's funny. I never been to Aruba, but I definitely want to.
It's so
I definitely want to
cute.
try
You could
to.
travel around the whole island in like half an hour. It's so small.
I had a friend that her mom was married to either what do they have, a president or a governor or
It's
a sultan or
weird.
something.
Something like that.
Well, she was married to him or something like that for a couple years.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was and
And you guys never went?
and we went to the same Catholic school over here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Small world.
No, I never went to Aruba. I think it was Aruba. That's what they said. Yeah,
So cool over there. I love it. It's like a made up island.
that's awesome. And Jamaica, what's Jamaica like?
Jamaica was amazing. I loved it. As soon as I got out the airport, they were like, "Do you want to buy some weed?" I'm like, "I don't. No, thank you." But
Right away,
it
that's
was
fire.
so beautiful.
Like,
the food was amazing.
Who tried to sell it to you?
beaches
The
were-
captain of the ship, the captain of the plane? Or?
The shuttle driver. The guy driving the shuttle from the airport. He's like, "You trying to buy some weed?"
That's fire.
No, I'm not. But thank you for the offer. But the island was nice.
wanna
Like being
go.
on the beach at night is like
What are the stars like? I always ask people. I want to always
the
wonder that.
stars. It's
You know?
like I
'Cause there's no, like,
describe
light
it as
pollution?
like no. The sky is like purple. It's like purple sunset. It looks like candy, and then it just blends into the ocean, and everything looks beautiful out there. Like you might see a mermaid. I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit, we
If
going
you don't
to
look too
Jamaica,
hard, you
dog. We
might see a
making money. We going
mermaid.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Okay,
I need a
okay.
mermaid. I never had a mermaid.
I would retire in Jamaica, and it's 1 hour boat ride from Haiti. I went to St. Lucia once, and you could see Jamaica from St. Lucia off a mountain. It was crazy.
Where's that? St. Lucia.
St. Lucia is in between the Caribbean and like Spain. It's a very small island.
The Caribbean and Spain.
Yeah. But
Wait,
it's also very
Isn't Spain in Europe?
Spain? No, because Aruba's in Spain.
Yeah, Spain's in Europe.
Spain's in Europe.
Like
So is Aruba in Europe too?
I don't know if you can see if you can see Jamaica from
Let me
it.
let me
Wait, are we right? Am I wrong? No, Jamaica's in the Caribbean.
let me tell you something. Spain is not in Europe.
Yes, the fuck it is. Yes, I'm Are you sure? Wait, no, I'm thinking about it.
Oh
Can you
my
Google this shit?
God.
No, I'm not dumb. No, I'm not
I'm
dumb.
pulling
Fuck
out a
that.
map.
Fuck that. I know it's in Europe. The Spaniards came over here. The conquistadors. Come on, dog.
I don't know about no conquistador, but
Huh?
hold on.
The conquistador.
Hey,
I can't even say it anymore.
It's like Spain's a part of Europe.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, right here, look. Oh, I'm sorry. It's above Colombia. I'm sorry.
Oh,
You're right.
Colombia,
Oh, I'm so
Colombia.
sorry.
Okay.
You're so right. You guys, Spain is in Europe. Oh my God, I'm so
Henny's talking to him.
No,
so sorry.
I don't think she.
I have an American education. I have an American education.
She went to college
Thank you.
at Nichols.
Thank you. I have a business degree.
You know where I went to college? Nowhere. Nowhere.
You're trying to do me dirty.
No. I'm saying
No, he's
I
saying
wasn't.
he didn't go anywhere.
I didn't go to college.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna
Was
be
that
honest
by
with you.
choice, or did you want to go to college?
This is what happened. I left to Florida,
You lived in Florida too?
I lived in Florida.
Ay, Dios mío, you didn't tell me.
and then I went to a community college
Okay.
on my own time when I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go. So I went, and I lasted a week because I had gone with my barber, and me and my barber were like, yo, let's go to Miami, cause like he always had money.
And he told you to go to college with him?
Yeah, we just
What the
like,
fuck?
cause the thing is, like, if I'm gonna go to college, like at a new spot, I'm living like by myself. You know what I mean? I wanna like go with someone I know. So like,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? So I went with like a person that was like, let's go to Miami all the time, or like, yo, let's go to the club. So I never
hate
made
going
it.
to Miami. I'm
never
from
made it.
Miami, and I hate going to Miami. You only go there when you want to party. It's
No,
not
of
there
course,
for like
that's what I'm
education
saying. That's what we went.
or
No.
like to do anything
Listen,
sustainable.
I went there. Shout out Cuba, by the way. I went to Miami, right? I went to Miami with him to go pick up his grandmother. But at the time that we were there, we got to go chill with some homegirls of mine that literally used to live up the street over here.
This is a crazy story.
And then on the way back from Miami, I'm falling asleep driving like this, and his mom's staring at me. She's like a
She was
a
with
real
y'all in the
Cuban lady.
car?
Like, she'll fucking slap the shit out of you. So she goes, huh?
She was with y'all in the car.
She was with me in the car. I'm driving.
Why didn't you ask your friend to drive?
Because he's sleeping in the back. Because we have check us out. Because we have class in the morning. So, but it was my turn to drive. Look, so I'm falling asleep, and mom puts like water in her hand and slaps the shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm falling asleep, and she goes, "Wakata." I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Wake your ass up,
Yo,
nigga.
she slapped me like 4 times. I kept falling asleep.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo,
or she could have just been like, "Do you want to pull over and take a nap?"
no, because she did one, her mom was in the back, which was the grandmother, and they were sitting down. They're like, her knees hurt. She's like, yo, let's go. Like, yeah, it was just wild.
This is a wild predicament to be putting
was so
yourself
funny.
in,
It
and
was
this
so
is why
funny.
I live a very peaceful life, because I can't be doing no wild shit like that. I can't be. Doing
I was
wild
young.
shit
I
like
was
that.
young, and I was like, I said yes to everything almost all the time over there. Like, oh, we want to go do this? Let's go. Let's go party there. Let's go. Like, I didn't care. I was like, let's just live. I want to live my life. You know what I mean?
That
I went
makes
to
sense.
Catholic school, and then I grew up my father's a police officer.
Oh,
So I grew up with that
From
household.
here?
Yeah, with that household.
why would he ever want to do that?
Become a cop?
Yeah.
In the 80s, the money was good.
Okay.
So-
you got stories to tell. I mean, my dad was a detective, so I should not know better. but
Yeah.
still.
Cops are cops, man. There's good ones, there's bad ones. You know what I mean?
Very
But
true.
it's just like every other job, it's like there's good doctors, bad doctors. It's fucking,
There's good. Yeah. True.
people are miserable all the time. But
True.
but yeah, man. I also lived in Fort Myers because I got kicked out of living in
So
Florida.
you know Cape Coral?
Yeah,
I
I'm not.
grew up in Cape Coral.
I'm not sure if I was around Cape Coral, but I definitely was close to a
It
beach.
was like a boonies. We had it was a
Okay.
boonies for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to move in with somebody for like a month because I was living with somebody in Kissimmee
Yeah.
the first time I moved to Florida, and then
Was that like high school?
this is right after high school,
Okay.
and then I moved to Fort Myers for a month. I was selling cars for a little bit, and then I was like, you know what?
Okay.
I'm getting the fuck out of here, and I came back home and became a delinquent.
Florida's boring. Florida is boring. in
Florida
my
can
opinion.
be boring. It can be. But
I
it's
like the
not.
city life.
It's not
not
boring.
that city
I
life,
live by
though.
Orlando. You know what I mean? I was close to Orlando, so
Okay.
it was not boring. I wasted so much money and like.
I mean, like, yeah,
Time
you have like
having
nightlife,
fun,
but
you
like,
know?
I don't know. I love Boston. Like, I'm obsessed with this city. Like, I've been to other cities. I don't know if I would like live in another city.
What
to
is it
be
about
honest
Boston
with
that you like the most?
Just like,
That's keeping you here.
I think it's the history of it, the way I have like connections with people and like the memories I've made growing up. But it's also the fact that I've lived in other cities and nothing compares to what I've done out here in Boston.
Okay.
So maybe I need to go out to other cities and do like things that are memorable.
Spread the wings, man. Keep
But
like, you know what I mean?
All the
if
like
you're flourishing
attachments
here, you
that
can
I
flourish
have
somewhere
here.
else.
That's true.
You know?
I don't know. Can I
Test it. You know what I mean?
Possible? Can I do it?
That's what I'm saying. Test it. Be like, because it might be like, okay, you might find that this is a comfort zone, but when you step out of your comfort zone, can you do like you grow?
That's another
you grow.
height that I'm gonna reach.
Exactly. You're gonna grow somehow, some way. So I say
I've reached
try
heights
it.
I've reached heights in Florida. I've reached heights in Miami. I've written poetry in Miami. It's been amazing. I've reached heights out here. I think I would like to like venture out to other cities and reach the heights out there too as well.
I can see it. I believe in that. You've ever been to LA?
I went during COVID.
Oh,
so
man.
I don't know if that was the same experience that everyone else has.
I don't know if they gave a fuck over there. I wasn't sure. I wasn't on that side. I've been to LA a couple times.
LA, and when I went, it felt like I was in GTA. Like GTA.
It does.
You know, when you're just walking around,
it does.
Yeah. So I don't know if I want to go back.
GTA.
There's a lot of opportunities out there, so maybe I should go back and give it another go when it's not COVID.
Yeah. Right now they're going through a lot with the fires. I bet.
But they always go through that shit. Like earthquakes and fires, that's just shit they always go through.
It was a lot of houses this time though, right?
Mm-hmm. It was worse than it's ever been. Yeah.
Why did that start? Someone set something on fire in Malibu?
I mean, from what I heard, but I don't think this is true. But it's possible that someone started a fire and then it just went left from there. But they always have fires.
But
all it takes is
That's what I'm saying. They always have fires,
Yeah.
and it's a dry desert type of climate, so it doesn't help.
It takes the wind just to hit it once, and then. But it's the same thing with like when people were like when COVID or like people were like going into stores and taking stuff. It's like once someone can see the insurance money. You know
People
what I
were
mean?
going into stuff and taking stuff during COVID.
Weren't they?
Yeah,
They were like
during COVID.
They were
You mean
stores.
he means the Black Lives Matters riots. He's
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about that. Okay,
But that's the same concept where like people.
What? No, it's not the same.
No, like
I'm gonna try to follow him.
But like the insurance policy money. So people once they see like houses burning down, they're like, oh, I'm gonna burn this thing down and collect the money. Type of thing.
No, I think it was a political thing because this happened a week before the inauguration. So it's just weird. A lot of things that with this character that just hired as an actor, a lot of things are happening that are very weird right now.
Yeah, I'm telling people like Elon Musk has a lot of plans for America.
He's weird. Why did he do what he did? That shit disgusts me.
But I think he did what he did so we can talk about it.
I have Jewish family members. That shit makes me weird. I don't like what he did. That shit scares me. He's scaring me. We're going back in history, so back, further back, like so back. And I don't like that shit at all.
It's a weird thing. Like, I was watching a movie called Schindler's List. You ever seen that?
I love it. Yeah, that's a good one.
I've seen it like maybe like 5 times already. But like every single time I watch it, like I start to see like the breaking point, and when he realizes like, oh shit, I'm saving these motherfuckers, and then he's like, oh, I have to save these motherfuckers. You know, like for me it was like there's such like a point in time like where everyone feels that like I need to do something amazing and so selfless. You know what I mean? That's like, I think everyone has that moment.
That's good. That means that you're living in God's word, and to be selfless is like, that's very empowering. We're not here to serve ourselves. Like I say this all the time. You never know whose prayer you're answering when you help someone.
Oh, I like that.
You never know whose prayer you're answering when you help someone. You think you might be like that. Oh, that person's annoying because they need $20. That person might have prayed for that $20. Like you just never know whose prayer you're answering.
Damn, I'm gonna get a lot of fucking people money now that want to.
That might be why I do that all the time. I don't know.
You give money to like everybody, like yo, let me get $1, let me get $1.
I do.
Oof.
But that at the same time, I'm so like abundant, like I always have. So that's why, because I always give. So maybe that's
my thing isn't like
I'm always able to give because I always get.
Right, but for me, it's like if I can get it for you instead of giving you the money, I feel better about it. So it's like, oh, let me get $1. I'm like, like, is it for cigarettes or is it like what are you gonna use it for?
And I only give money to my little sister because she's in college. I don't give money to niggas who need $20 to buy a bag of chips. I'm not doing that shit with y'all. Like,
Damn,
go get y'all-
$20 to buy a bag of chips. What kind of chips is this? Is it imported?
No, I'm just saying. I don't know.
Are these Japanese
What if he's
imported
going-
Cheetos?
What if he's going to Subway and he wants like a half sub? I don't know. And
It's a
it-
fucking $5.
6 inches.
Damn, $20. Yo, let me get $20 for a haircut.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
That's wild.
Well,
Yo, let me
great.
get $20. I think about my breath smells. I want to get some gum. I want to get some gum.
And some Subway.
No Subway.
Oh.
Because like $20 is enough for gum.
Oh. Okay. Big League Chew.
It's $5 a strip.
Oh.
Yo, shut
That's
up.
funny. That's funny. Let's move on, man. Let's move on. Let's get on to the next segment of the show, which we call Sex, Drugs, and Other Thing. S.Dot. Shut up, big please. So yeah, this segment of the show is called Sex, Drugs, and Other Things. And
Okay.
you know, I usually ask you to give us like a story or like a fact or something that you can relate to either sex, drugs, or other things. You have to pick one. And other things can be something I pick, and you just give me your opinion or a story on it.
This is tough. I don't know. Yeah, you pick other things. You pick.
Other things?
Can I get another shot?
Yo, another
You
shot.
pick.
Here we go.
Give us a cup.
Talk about sex. Oh, so if you pick the other thing, it won't be sex or drugs, right?
No, other things is it's whatever.
It won't be sex or drugs?
No, it won't.
Okay. Talk about sex or drugs. I don't want to talk about sex. Like I said,
Let's talk about sex.
my dating life is
baby.
boring. My dating life is just what I told y'all it was.
No,
It's
but
like,
it doesn't have to
it's
be.
being
It doesn't have to
courted
be.
with no
It doesn't have to be
sex.
something
I
that
don't
I'm saying. It doesn't have.
fun.
It doesn't have to be something
don't
that
get
you
action.
personally had an experience with. It could be something you know, or like, you know what I mean. Doesn't like. I don't
Could
want.
be a crazy story.
Yeah,
that has
like
nothing
even
to
if
do
it's
with it.
drugs, you're like, oh, I remember this one time this guy got
I
caught.
have a
with,
lot of really
you know,
good.
something.
I have a lot of really good drug stories because growing up in high school, I was like the biggest like drug dealer's assistant. Like
Okay, let's hear
every
it.
drug
Give us a
dealer's
story. Let's give us a story.
allegedly every
Allegedly.
drug dealer's assistant, I was like, yeah, I want to work with you. And I would just help them like bag shit out and like just like go on like trips with them and just I always thought it was fun. And like I know my mom was probably at home like praying for me like, please my daughter, like, but I was just, I don't know, I thought that shit was cool. I was 16 like bagging up like scaling like giving out like other shit. Maybe we should cut that out of the interview. Actually,
Allegedly.
let's cut that out, that
Allegedly?
part out. Let's rewind.
She's talking about
I
recipes.
had
She's talking about
fun.
recipes.
I had fun with the things that I did in high school, and that's all. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Did you how hard is it to like not be influenced by like all that at the same time, you know? Like
I think
'cause I
that
know
it takes a strong
myself is
person
hard,
to
you
pull
know?
yourself out, and it takes a strong person to put yourself in. Because obviously you can get into that shit because you know what the fuck you're doing, but
Yeah,
you can get out of it because you know how it's bad and what kind of lifestyle can lead you down. Because I'm not doing that shit anymore because I know where it would have ended, like where I would have ended. So yeah, like it's
I
fun
dibbled
and
and
all.
I
but, like,
dibbled and dabbled in some shit myself, and I understand like I had to realize like the why am I doing it factor. Because some people like you just said like, oh, you like you didn't say, oh, I was struggling, I needed money. What you said was, I thought it was cool.
just fun.
It was just fun, right?
I wasn't struggling. Like I said, I had
exactly.
the best childhood.
And I feel like I think I came to a realization when I was doing stuff like that. I was like, why am I doing this? Am I doing it because I actually
thrill.
need to, or is it?
It's adventure. It's for the plot.
Exactly, it's a thrill, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I need to find another way to find some thrills, you know.
Yeah.
And I did.
I can appreciate the people who do it for money because I've seen it firsthand. Why y'all need to do it? Why? But it's like I don't need to be doing that shit. Yeah.
I don't see the difference between that and like if they went to school and became a doctor and can sell prescriptions. I don't see the difference. So for me, it's like hustle.
Pharmaceuticals are killing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like hustle it up because these
Big
people
Pharma is
are gonna
fucking
kill
us
you
up.
regardless what the drugs are giving you. So
Yeah. That's why you gotta hit up your plug. Hit up your plug. Don't hit up your doctor.
yeah, it's just wild.
You could quote me on that. Hit up your
I've
plug.
been it sucks like watching like these new shows on like Netflix sometimes and like they start showing you stuff like that, like the pharmaceuticals and how they fuck you up, and I'm just like, fuck,
Yeah,
man.
but
I
it's
think
good to know.
Yeah, I know. I feel like the more information we get, the scarier the world becomes. You know what I'm saying?
It becomes like a Black Mirror episode.
Yeah. Wow, Black Mirror. Those are good.
Yeah.
Those are good little
They
episodes.
fell
too.
off.
Yeah. I mean, maybe
How
they
come
just
I
didn't
only
it
have to
anymore.
do the sex, drugs, and other things? Why can't you do the sex, drugs, and other things? What's your other things?
My other things?
Yeah, what's your other things?
Are you a magnet to white guys at bars?
I am, yes. Who told you that?
I
We saw it
witnessed it. I
firsthand,
was
yeah.
there. I was
Did
there.
you see how he paid for? You saw how he paid for all my girls' drinks, all 5 of them. I love that for me.
Allegedly.
Thank
Allegedly.
you. No, am I a magnet? Hell yeah, I'm a magnet. I'm poetic. What the fuck?
And that's where it lands.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. Is there anything you have coming up, or like something you want the world to know before we head out? Like, I'll put it right here on the.
Oh my
You know what I
gosh.
mean?
Please be on the lookout for my first web series that I'm producing. It's a romance drama. It's called Chocolate. That is the only thing I'm working on. I've been working on Chocolate for 2 years. Like, people are like, oh, you've been lacking on journalism. No, I'm not. I'm putting all my energy into Chocolate and producing my first TV show. Like,
That's
I am a
fire.
screenwriter. I went to college for screenwriting. Like, this is my life.
It's time
I'm
to
trying to
put
put
my
my
use. Yeah.
thank you. Like,
Watch out
it's
for
time to put my
Shakespeare.
student loans into use.
Yes.
But so that's what I'm working on. But at the same time, be on the lookout for So Ripe Studios. Like, we're working very hard for just build up So Ripe Studios right now. We're in Lowell. So be on the lookout for that as well.
That's Tange, right?
Yeah.
Nice,
Tange,
nice.
Nick Violets.
Yeah, that used to be Shorefire, Brady, and them.
Yeah.
Those are the homies. Yeah, those are the
He
homies.
just left.
Yeah, I just saw him yesterday. We were
Sad. Where'd he go?
he's at Nowhere Studios now.
Oh, cool. John Glass.
Yeah.
Love John Glass.
Yeah, they're over there. Shout out John. Yeah, man. So I want to thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
And I think this is awesome. We are striving this year to get more women on the show
Please do.
because it's like we only get like men perspective, and we also want like just to understand different levels of women's perspective
Yeah.
because there's different levels of it.
Definitely.
Like, and I think that we're just trying to mend the bridge now and like just get whoever that is open to come talk to us.
And there's a lot of awesome women right now in the music scene, so just get them to come out for sure. Like, you obviously already had Shelly Marie, but just get the rest of them out.
Yeah,
there.
we
They
went
would love to be
viral
here.
again.
You did with Shelly
Yeah, but
on TikTok or Instagram?
yeah, but they shut TikTok down the same time it happened. So
Oh no! So it doesn't count. You gotta do it
doesn't
again.
count. I gotta do it again, Shelly. You gotta come back. Damn.
Oh, that's annoying.
Boo. All right.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
yeah.
It was amazing.
Yo, shout out everyone that came, your friends that are here.
Shout out to
people that
my
did this
friends,
thing.
Noons Debonair,
Yes.
Cassie. Thank you guys
Cassie,
for coming.
The guy behind the wall. Anything you want to say before we go, brother?
Doe.
Okay.
Guy behind the wall.
All right. Yo, I love y'all. Peace.
Love you guys. Bye.
Hello, everybody. Recording live from nowhere.
Where the are we? I'm rolling up, okay? It's raining! Woo! It's raining! Woo! We're not supposed to be here. I know that. We're not supposed to be here. What? Give me I don't like waffles.